Are you struggling to keep track of your leads and send the right message at the right time? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use tags in GoHighLevel like a pro so that you can segment out your leads, automate your follow-ups, and increase your conversions effortlessly. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a tagging strategy that will change the way you do marketing forever. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe and comment below if you have any more questions. I'm going to keep this straight to the point and simple. Tags in GoHighLevel are basically a label that you attach to a contact, and you can categorize your leads and segment them and trigger automations. So think of them like a sticky note that helps you organize your leads and your customers and your prospects. They're really important because tags help you organize your contacts, quickly help you identify contacts based on their status, their actions, or their interests, if they're a VIP client, or if they joined a webinar. And you can also automate actions based on those tags. So if someone makes a purchase, I always start off all my workflows with a tag to trigger certain emails, follow-ups automatically. This is all about making your life easier and having automations work for you. You can also segment your audience and filter based on specific tags and personalize messages, remove people out of certain nurture sequences or certain email follow-up series. If they've already, gone into a different journey or different stage, you can move them based on those tags, and you can actually add and remove tags. So let me show you. I'm going to actually go to my desktop and show you how to add a tag. There's several different ways that you can add a new tag, but we'll go over some of the different examples of where you can add them and how you can use them in automations and triggers. Full screen here. So what we're going to do is go to settings at the bottom left-hand corner, and you're going to go to tags. We're going to look for tags here. So you can actually come in here and see these are the ones I already have in here. And you can also add a new tag right in here. So you can say new lead, create. So you can add whatever you want to call your lead, webinar attendee, contacts. Maybe they downloaded, when someone downloaded an ebook, you say download an ebook, or you name it whatever you want. So you can have your own naming convention, and you can add the tags here. Now you can also go to the automation. A lot of times I actually go straight into my automations here. When I'm starting an automation, I go to create workflow and start from scratch. The trigger, since I added that new lead as a tag, I can say right here in this workflow that the trigger would be a new lead. So I could say add new tag. Let's just say contact tag was added. So contact tag added was new lead. So when that new lead is tagged new lead, then this automation will trigger based on if that was tagged as a new lead. Okay. You don't always have to also have a trigger in automations. I'll do a whole nother video on automations. I'll try to stick to how to use tags here. Also, if maybe they filled out a form. So another use case is they filled out, the trigger started and they filled out a form. Sorry, I can't spell here. Form submitted. They filled out a form and say this form is connected. Oh, I don't have any forms in this demo. Say this form is connected to like a lead giveaway. So let's just say we have that trigger and they fill out the form. Now, the first thing I do here is add a contact and then add new lead right there that I have in there. If I want to call this something else, maybe it's a, they downloaded the, new lead for the book funnel. And you want a specific tag that's not added. When you start typing, it will start actually pulling up if we already have a tag in the system with this wording, it has to be exact with the spacing and everything, it automatically makes it a lowercase here. So I could actually click add a new tag, and it just makes the tag right here within the system, not having to go to the settings and go to tags, the tag section. So right there. So now if someone comes through this funnel and is triggered, whether they are added to this workflow or, or wherever the trigger starts, the first thing that's going to do is add this tag to the contact. This is more of an administrative thing as well. I always like to change the action name to whatever the tag is. Add tag new lead, so that I don't have to click into the automation to see what is the tag, what was added. So I renamed the action name, save action. Now you can see it says, let me make it bigger for you, add new tag. So when I come into the workflow, I can see, oh, that's what that does. So secondly, again, segment and targeting contacts. So now every lead that comes through fills out the form, they get this tag added. Let's go back to the content, the contact itself. Let me go ahead and actually publish this. Let's just say, let's see, do I have any big contacts in here? No, I don't. So you would see the like, let me just put in my name here. If this lead goes through that funnel, let's just put a demo link here. I'll put in a contact here. You can also add the tag here under the contacts section over here at the bottom, the actions. The tag will be, you could add it manually here within the contact, or you'll start seeing the tag once it goes through that workflow. So let me go back to contacts. I could actually manually add this contact into that workflow that we just created. I'm going to select it and go add to automation. And we're going to add it to that workflow that I just created. I didn't name the workflow, so I'm just going to put that in there and say add tag demo. And the action is whatever you want. This is just an internal area where later on you could see, oh, why was that contact added to this workflow? Oh, the action here was Stacia added the tag to that demo workflow, and you'll be able to see that in the analytics in the back end here of like what things happen, the bulk actions right here. You'll be able to see actually that I added the tag demo and I put that contact in that workflow. So now with that, going back to the contact itself, it went through that workflow and it should have added that tag to the contact. Oh, you saw it right there, actually, right here, tags. And so if I click on to the contact information, I can scroll down and you see new lead book funnel right there under the tags section. So that triggered, I put it in the workflow, it triggered, and then the first action was adding the tag right there. So now I could go in, if I had more contacts and I had a whole bunch of contacts in here that had that new lead book funnel, I could actually filter by the tags and put in tag is new lead. Oh, sorry, not that one. New lead book funnel. And then it will apply. And now I have, of course, it's the only one in the list, but that's the one that has a tag in it. And then you can create a smart list down at the bottom. That's also going to be in another video. But smart list, basically, I'll just show you right now here. We can create a smart list, a new book funnel. And now everybody with that tag will be in this smart list right here at the top left. It's basically a lot of CRMs have a list, different lists, and that's what a smart list is. So, but what makes this one smart is that anybody who has that tag in the future will get added to this list right there. So that's a great way to segment and target your contact. Now I can actually send an email to all of these people. Well, once you select all the contacts within that smart list, I could select all and then click send an email, send a text, And these are more of ways to quickly send an email and text. Normally, I send emails or send a text bulk in a bulk way in the marketing campaign section. Again, another video. So common use cases for tags. Switch my screen is a new lead or purchase product, or maybe they've gone through a one of your nurture sequences and they need to be moved into another follow-up sequence, or maybe they didn't show up and they need a different sequence, so they can be tagged a certain way and then moved into a certain workflow to automatically kick off and send specific information. Or engaged customers, maybe you're segmenting based on how many emails they've opened and clicked. So it's a really great way to utilize. It's very useful. It's something I use every day within HighLevel. So again, you can go to contacts, go to tags to manage them, that are the ones that are already in there, or within the workflow itself. As you're building things out, you can start adding new tags. Again, every workflow I literally create and start off with adding a tag, so I know like who came and went through what workflows and what automations were triggered. Okay. So if you have any other questions around tags, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next video. Much love and aloha.